What's up, YouTube? What's up, Discord? Markets are red, obviously. Pretty down day today, guys. No reason to be a victim, though. This this is one of the most talked about stocks in my Discord. That's the link. You know, join, don't join. It's irrelevant. This will continue to go on with or without you. But if you found this video, maybe it's a sign, check it out. 1,300% up on Pinduo. Been talking about it all day in the Discord since before market open. I think at the start of the day it was only a couple 100%. I predicted the chart perfectly. So this was me at 8:02, which is 10:02. Okay, I saw the bear flag and I let my Discord know. So this is what kind of happens in the Discord. Not every single play is 100% like this, but by and large, this is kind of what I'm doing. And as you can see, like earlier, it was 400%. 7 minutes into open, I mentioned JD, Baba, and Pinduo. So it's 200%, and now it's 1,200%. So that's 600% you could have gained, right? 6x. You could have still got in when it was that high, okay? And then now gained 6x. So $100 is $600. $1,000, $6,000. 10 grand, 60 grand. It's all up to you. You small accounts, large accounts, it's all good. I mean, I called it out for you. That again, you're looking at 8:02, which is 10:02, and what did the chart do afterwards? That was here. So, I mean, it doesn't get any more of a perfect prediction than that. It's just bouncing off 13 EMA all day, right? I think at this point the market has been crushed so much that it has a chance to come up at this point. It is down. It wants to cool or reset some of this RSI, so it could come up to 85. So I'll just call that out on the video. But by and large, it ain't most certainly not getting up and over that price today. Roku finally gave way. Piece of shit took a lot of money from everybody who was bearish on it. It runs 49% in 36 hours. It was bound to come down sooner or later. I had some Roku puts that I sold, but I also lost a shit ton of money on them previously. So it's not like every single play is a win. Okay, I'm not here to pretend all anyone does ever in the market is win. Obviously, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But my Discord and my people, we're the only ones I know. The only ones I know that play the downside out of these YouTubers. Some talk about it. A lot of them say, "Get out, get your money out." I don't know why. How about play puts? Play the downside for 1,300%. Why are you getting your money out? You can make money on the downside. How about Microsoft? These are names you guys might have heard of. I don't know. Microsoft, Starbucks. Starbucks calls are actually up. Everything was red. Okay, it got screwed on earnings. Everything was red. But if you look here, the calls are up 1,000% from market open. So 110, almost 113. 110 divide 13 cents from the low, 846%. So you can play reversals, and this was discussed in my Discord. Like what the charts you see, guys, is what I've been talking about in my Discord. It's not Bed Bath and Beyond. It has been AMC in the past, but it's not one that I just talk about endlessly like some YouTubers. It's not my whole account. Tupperware was one that I've been shitting on for days now. And advising, not advising, but suggesting, or my opinion, I should say, it's a bad idea. I sold calls on TUP yesterday, and I cashed those in. I didn't make $1 million or anything, but I sold. Where is it? Here we go. I sold calls. So this is I sold. That's why it's a brackets. That means negative. That means I owe. I got to buy to close. But I look at the price, guys. 7 and 8. It's like $4. What is it? $4.05 right now. So I locked in 420 there. I locked in 180 there, so 600 bucks I'm up, and I'm currently sitting on 30 still, so 300 more bucks. I tried to resell some 15 cents here, didn't work. So and that 600 bucks was only on 921. I was gonna sell like 50 yesterday. I don't know why. I just was like, you know what? I'll see what happens tomorrow, because it's, you know, Wednesday. So if it goes up again, I have an opportunity to sell even higher. Well, now they're all screwed. They're all shot. Definitely, I'm not gonna sell 5s or 6s, because it could pop to 5 or 6, like it can. But I'm not buying shares either. I would definitely be betting against it, as opposed for it. So I mean, at the end of the day, I'll be plus 900 on Friday, because this very small chance that actually hits. I mean, what even is it? The puts are up, I think, 200 or 300% now. Now, 1 and 200% in the money probability of the call. Oh, got the wrong window here. In the money probability of 7 and 8, it's not even showing. I have to hit all strikes. Oh my god, they added strikes today? Oh shit. What a joke. Just in time for the stock to crater. Not even 1%. Not even 1%. Half of a percent chance that Friday this thing is $7. Half a percent. Why don't we take a quick look what the CBOE, the people who make the options, what they think will happen next week. So they're giving $4 a 50% chance. They're giving $7 a 1 in 10 chance. 25 cents. That's not too bad. I might even sell those, actually. That isn't too bad, because if it's still, I'm gonna try and get 35 cents out of that. It could fall. It could pump up a little bit. Give me a chance to get an extra little bit of cash. Sorry, just give me a sec. I'm just doing this live because I hadn't looked yet. I didn't even look. So we'll open a sell order there on 7. I mean, 8, they're giving a 6% chance at 15 cents. This is virtually free money at this point, guys, for me. $8, this thing literally has to 2x. It's at $4, so it would have to go up 100% by next Friday. So I'm selling calls, meaning like someone else out there buys calls who thinks it's going to go up. I'm selling them because I think it's going to go down. 50% chance. I mean, that ain't very good. 165, 150. So if this is all like a foreign concept to you guys, if this is new, that you didn't even know you could make money like in both directions for whatever reason, you thought, you know, all I thought you could do is buy a stock, hold it, and then sell it for higher, join my Discord, because there's definitely a lot of other ways that you can be making money. I mean, I literally just showed you multiple different stocks, up, down, big names, you know, AMD, Starbucks, Pinduo, Microsoft, Apple moved lower today. It's only down 1.4%, guys, but check this out. Apple, right? It's big. So Apple puts are up almost 100% all across the board, okay? The stock is only down $2.60, 1.38%, okay? But for you AMC people, let me put this into perspective for you. There is 15.73 billion shares of this Apple company. Billion. Okay? At $2.68. This stock just went down $42 billion market cap. The market cap of AMC today is $2.58 billion. This Apple just fell 16 AMCs. So if you had every 515 million shares of AMC, every 4 million hodlers in there, or 3 million, whatever it is now, Apple just fell 16 of that. 16 AMCs, guys. Like, the big money on this market, guys, is in mega caps, like Microsoft, like Apple, like Nvidia. you name it. Okay, and we follow it all over here. Okay, here's like my active watch list. Another YouTuber charges $1 for his daily watch list. I mean, and he's got 200,000 followers, so he makes 200,000 a month according to the research I did. So I mean, between his products and his YouTube money, he makes really good money. I don't even think he has any money in this market because he probably knows it's a straight up scam, by and large. But I mean, you've got everything is bleeding, guys. DWAC down 7%, AMD is down 6%. Pinduo 6, Palantir 6, Roku 6. Roku's 91. I'm fucking choked about Roku. It's my puts are 350. I sold them for 150 in the morning. I don't know, because it was trying to pump again, and it's been retarded all week. Baba, JD Coin, Baidu, Arc, Warner Brothers Discovery, Google, Microsoft, Raytheon, Target. It's all down. The only thing up is VIX, which is the fear index. Carvana somehow up in this market is absolutely insane. They don't make money. Their earnings was not earnings. It was called losings. They lost. They lost 24% revenues. Like their revenue dropped 24%. So I don't even know how the hell. No idea how Carvana is even green today. EA took a massive beating. So EA Games, right? Sports games. Not Call of Duty. What's that other one? I don't know. Battlefield. I think that's EA. 300%. So even like stocks, just guys, stocks, I guess that's what I'm trying to say is this Discord. We just pride ourselves on actually trading. So. Where are we here? What the hell am I doing? Sorry, if I go here and I go server settings, not roles, members. So we're still sitting at 400 strong. We've been 400 for too long. This should have 1,000. This should have 5,000. I don't know. It should have way more than my if I've got 4,500, 4,600, 4,700 YouTube subscribers. I don't know how this is only 400. I really don't. It should be well beyond that because I'm trying to help people make money up and down. And you saw the AMD chart. I'm charting for people, letting them know what's up, what moves coming, when up, down. I do my best. Again, it's not 100% wins, but no one is 100%. So to even suggest that you're mental, you probably don't need to come in here because that's not going to be happening. But we've already crowned a person who went from $1,400, guys, to $1 million. He did that last week. Last week. So last week or the week before it, I don't know. Time flies. Within the last 2 weeks, he did it this month. Let's put it that way. This month, since January, if he can do it, you can do it. We've got a few people in here who I think are well on their way, to getting there. This downgrade, this U.S. downgrade that just happened overnight, this is one of the leading factors of why the market is pulled back today. You've got a lot of action on BRICS, so that's the, Brazil, Russia, India, China, Africa. There's all these countries that aren't like USA, France, North America, right? That aren't like Western powers, kind of going together and saying we've had it with the dollar. The dollar isn't gold backed. France has all the gold and Africa has all the mines. And France doesn't have any mines. They're tired of being raped and pillaged, guys. They've really had it with the U.S. and sanctions and stuff like that while they just print money. I think you're going to see the markets really come to a head here. They've been inflated for a very long time. SPY is 450, guys. It was 335 like a year and a half ago. And we're not in a better position. I think everybody, when 3 banks fail, or 4 banks, or 5 banks, that's what it's at now. 5, just 1 was last week. When 3 of those 5, though, that did fail, that was more money lost than in the entire 2008 market collapse. But they played it off like it was nothing. We have some seriously sketchy times ahead of us. My Discord, I think, is one of the best places for you. Please consider joining, checking it out, and no one's forcing you to stay. So if it doesn't work for you, you leave. And if it does work for you, it might change your life. And like I said, if you're watching this video, that might be, the universe saying, hey, check this out. Maybe what you're doing isn't working for you. This might work for you. Or, maybe what you're doing does work for you, but you appreciate other knowledgeable traders, alerts and callouts, right? We have a gain section that is just absolutely full of all sorts of traders, and some of them are very high percentages, 200%, 200%, 850%. Roku, right? Did Roku go up 850%, or did it go up 49%? So this individual made 850%, guys. They put in like $250 and they took out $4,538 because we play both sides. Where are we here? I just casually walk through, 100%, 75, 80%. This is a very normal occurrence. 50% over here because options, they go ham. 125%. It's really that simple. This guy was fishing. He made a bunch of money. 255%. Some gains in there for me, but it does not list in percents. 200%. You're starting to get the picture here, right? And this is like day in and day out, guys. Day in and day out. Day in and day out. All different names, right? It's not just the same people. Okay? We have some gainers today, and those will slowly be trickling in as well. Again, playing up and downside. Starbucks reversal, 40%. So, it's like 100% now. So, new trader, first option. I think he obviously could have got a lot more out of the pin duel, but he took the $45 because it's his very first. See this flower? He's new. This individual just joined within the last week. So, testing the waters, making some money. Not life-changing because he's just figuring out what to do. I have a resources section that will help you out, guys. I haven't posted much this week. It's been a pretty interesting week, to say the least. Most earnings have been a dumpster fire this week. And the market didn't care which way things went. They just did whatever they wanted to do on those earnings. So right now I would steer clear of stocks that are going into earnings. I would steer clear of them until the day following their earnings, like the morning after, where the market opens and you can see what is happening with that stock. I think that is your best bet on, this is a prime example on AMD, and I'm not trying to rub salt in anybody's wounds here that might have been long on this. AMD is a prime example. Pins is the best example, right? It really had some insane after hours action, and they took it all away. And then they pumped it in the pre-market, right? Here's the after hours. Pumped it, dumped it, like pump, dump, all right away. Pump, dump. Destroyed calls, destroyed puts. Pumped it, destroyed puts, dumped it, and it's like both sides are red now. I'm pretty sure. So it didn't matter that Kathy Wood, this is her third largest holding, guys. Third largest holding in ARK's portfolio. They completely destroyed both sides of the stock. If you played shares and you were playing, quick enough to sell when it was in no man's land, like buy it low, sell in no man's land. Short it, buy it back when it's in no man's land. This might be better for you. You could have bought the dip, sold it in no man's land, and no man's land is because it's over 200. Short it, buy it back in no man's land because it's below all three, 213 and 48. Sell it on resistance, and then probably avoid it for the rest of the day because who knows where it's going to go. You could have made some money, but if you were in options, you got destroyed. But both sides got destroyed. CBOE is about as bad as the SEC guys when it comes to fraud and manipulation. CBOE is a joke. Okay, quite often you're going to see crazy amounts of money. 1,200%. 2,000%. Thousands of percent. I mean, let's just take a quick look at the leading S&P movers. Let's look at Watt, AFL, Hum. Just real quick. Watt, okay, 200%. AFL, 1,000%. Okay. Hum. And I put this up every day, guys, before market open. I'm up every day before market open. So you know what's moving. I've done the work for you. You already know what's moving, and you know to just target the first 2 or 3 rows. Target the last 2 or 3 rows on the losers. Those are going to be the ones to take action on in the day. It's that simple. So simply being in my Discord, you're getting that every day. And my Discord works out to 50 cents a day if you're on standard, pretty much. Right? And premium is a little bit more, okay, but some puts should be up on this side. But you get access to all my courses, and I have another class coming up next Saturday, 600% on JC. AMD, it's probably green now. These things were deep red in the morning though, so this is really like 500-600%, okay, because they were deep red on market open. BWA, Devon, yeah, 400%. EA and Dish, and all in Nvidia though. Like, look at that, Devon, EA, 100%. Dish, 300% on that, up to 300%. Dish, 50%. All. I want to see Nvidia and Trip and Adobe here actually. Oh, and Gap because they were moving. 300%, Nvidia, TripAdvisor, which, I mean, that one was kind of, oh my God, 500% down on Nvidia. 500, guys. That's insane. Nothing but down. It's pretty easy to play. It's like holding a stock that's going up. You just hold, and if it stays above the 13, you hold. Well, in this instance, if it's gone down below the 1300, you just keep holding, you know, until you're comfortable with your win. So I said nothing but red or green if you're in this Discord because you play both sides. And that's a fact. NVIDIA, and then I just want to say Trip, Adobe, and GPS real quick, just for my own, you know, you're probably like, who gives a shit? But GPS Gap has been running for a few days, like for no reason, to my knowledge. Oh my fucking God. 1,000% on Adobe. Oh, this was on watch list for the guys. And then Gap. It's been running, and I mean, does anybody wear this stuff? Maybe Old Navy because it's cheap, but let's be real. Come on, who wears this? Okay, Gap, 266%. There's basically 2 strikes on this. I've been rambling, so I'm going to cut the video. We're 25 minutes in, give or take. And, you know, again, if you're having some doubts about the markets or some difficulties trading, or you're just sick and tired of having to pump into stocks like Tupperware, okay, or 361, what a joke. Or let's see, RideQ. Okay, well, it's really holding for those guys. You know, I mean, if you're sick of these dumpster fires, which seem to be what people talk about, come in the Discord. Well, you'll learn how to play both sides, and you'll learn how to play it on mega caps. And that's just simply, guys, that's simply where the money is. Free.